Welcome. I'd like to demonstrate you today the usage and the installation process of the Chrome extension I built completely solo. This one is really useful when you use your LinkedIn from the user's perspective, when you scroll through your feed or want to leave a comment. So it helps you to do those things more productively. And without any further ado, let me demonstrate what I'm talking about. So, first thing first, we need to install it to our Chrome browser. We'll just do that. And that's it. Once we installed it, we can go to the settings of the app. And here we see the first thing that the application is asking us for is the OpenRouter API key. In short, OpenRouter, this is an aggregator. Let me Google that, OpenRouter. So this is the aggregator of different LLM models available at the market. And actually this is really useful just to use directly from their site. You can write any prompt and get the result from multiple models. But additionally, they allow you to integrate their engine of picking different models into your applications. So we are going to see very soon where we can configure the models and how does it play inside the application. But for now, what we need to do is to obtain the key the LinkedIn Assistant requires for it to work. So let's do just that. I'm gonna sign in because I already have an account, and I'm gonna do it with my Google account. I'm already signed in, and here you see the keys section. So you go here, I already have multiple keys, but I'm going to create the new one. Before that, if we go to the credit section, so you see here I do have some credits. And what are those? Those are basically the tokens that the application will use in order to work with AI. What I did at this stage, what I decided to do, is to propagate the payment for the AI to the users, to you basically. But you need to buy some credits here first. It could be like even $1 would be enough for the application to work properly. I acquired $10 cost of tokens, but you don't have to. You can start with a less amount. So after you're finished with the acquiring the credits, you can create the API key. Let's name it LinkedIn Assistant extension, and I can limit it, which is actually convenient. So in case I accidentally really into the app and I'm not paying attention of how much I'm using it, so I can limit myself already here. So let's limit us for $1 only. This is fine. And once we press OK, I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste it into the application. You have the test button for convenience, test that the connection works properly. So everything is fine. By the way, you see here that we have $1 credit. Basically, that's it. The next step, we're going to navigate to our LinkedIn. And now you can see those magic buttons appear. One of them is summarize and another explain. Let's press summarize. Okay, so what I forgot to do is to press the save settings button. And actually, if we are already here, let me explain a little bit about the current functionality the LinkedIn Assistant has. So first, we already saw the summarize post. You see that this very convenient integration of the button of post summarization, what it does basically, what is written here in this summary prompt. Summarize the following LinkedIn post, keep it concise. You can change it as you wish. I can write respond in Spanish, okay? And again, not to forget to save the settings. And if I go back here, now when I press the button, time to switch to Swift around, let's see, summarize. Woohoo! This summarizes the post just in Spanish. And also what I want to show you here, that you see the current model that it uses is ChatGPT 4o, but you can find any model you wish. Let's say Claude, their last model, we can pick this one. And this is what our provider of OpenRouter, it allows us to connect to any model possible on the market, which is really cool. So let's see other functionality that we have. Here we have the explain post. It also has some default prompt that you can change, and also the model. So let's change the model. Let's say to, I don't know, Claude Sonnet, and save settings. And now if we show the original post and press the explain button, so here we get the explanation. Swift SDK for Android explains. Swift, the programming language created by Apple. So you see we can get all the post explanation about what's going on here. And the third functionality I would like you to show, this is the write comment functionality, which is again completely configured by you guys. I decided to give you the full control over the features. It is up to you how for the system to behave, how to respond, and the result of the response will appear right away in your feed, which is really, really cool, I think. Maybe we'll change the model for XAI Grok. It could take some time, but it is okay. And what's cool here at the comment section, you see this magic button, which is basically looks like another button from LinkedIn. So the cool thing about this extension that it integrates smoothly into the LinkedIn platform, that you don't pay attention that those buttons are not provided directly by LinkedIn, and it works like a magic. So basically what's going to happen once I press the button, it's gonna scan the recent comments, actually load more comments, and we're gonna see this happen live. Scan the comments, scan the post, and it also can scan the image, right? So if we go to general settings, we can select this option, and now it's gonna process the images of the post for every functionality basically. Let's press the generate AI comment button. So you see additional comments are loaded, and boom. This is a fascinating development about my sim. I'm using it first as Swift SDK. Again, this is controlled by this default prompt, but you can adopt it to your style. We can provide maybe some examples of the stylization of a comment that you are regular to write. So the people that reading your comment will never think about that the initial version of it was created by AI, which is really cool. Again, the control stays in your hands. You decide when you want to actually comment the provided content. So that's it, guys. I hope you really like it. Write in the comments if you'd like me to expand the current functionality, and I hope this session will make it easier for maybe not the technical audience to understand how to start using this extension. My sole purpose was keep it open to everyone, not to charge, at least at this stage, just to understand if people like it. But it is up to you to configure it properly, to acquire this OpenRouter API key. But once you do that, you are free to use the application. You pay for your own usage. You can basically see here, once we create it, let me refresh the page, you can see we're already used 11 cents for those scenes to be generated. But again, you can work in more safe mode. For example, you can unselect this process images because those are additional tokens. Maybe shorten the prompt itself if you find the results are already sufficient enough to you. And you can read further about this platform of OpenRouter. I think they allow you to bring your own keys. You can buy the key from OpenAI directly and bring it to OpenRouter. So you can play it with this. It is up to you. I think we live in the very fascinating times where the costs are propagated to the user. And again, at this stage, I'm not charging anything. However, you do have this buy me a coffee button. So if you want to support the further development of this extension, you are welcome to contribute. That's it for today. Thank you very much.